Okay, so I've got my little collage that I've done on the computer, or a collage that you stuck down, and I'm just going to put my tracing paper over the top. And I think a good thing to start off with is using a ruler. So I'm going to use my pen, and I'm just going to pick out some of the lines first on my collage. So I'm going to go here like this, and I'm going to kind of pick out some of those lines on my one that are coming from the center. Okay, so just pick out some of the main lines first. I'm not going to do any details yet. Okay, you're just kind of tracing over some of the parts. Okay, I'm going to think about picking out some of the geometric shapes out of the drawing. So I'm kind of just going along here, just kind of thinking about the main lines that I can see, not necessarily absolutely everything. Remember, I'm kind of making it slightly abstract, but I'm kind of picking out the main details. Okay, and you're going to gradually go around your drawing, picking out some of the shapes. So I'll just do this quickly on this side. Okay, I've got a bit of a edge of my photograph here that I can make this little shape into, and then here I can see underneath lots of little lines, so I can just go with my ruler, make lots of little lines kind of to make a little pattern. Okay, and so you're kind of going to go around like that. Now I want to kind of get some dark areas and some light areas, so I can kind of shade in with my pen, kind of get the dark areas. You can try and get some different kind of pen lines. These are quite sketchy lines. I might even kind of go back into some of the windows here and just kind of really colour them in so that they're nice and dark. Okay, and you're gradually kind of going to go around your little tracing and kind of build up areas of kind of really dark, mid, kind of sketchy tone, and then kind of lines. Alright, so you're kind of getting some different kind of geometric shapes into your little drawing here. Okay, alright, so kind of keep going around, keep filling in. Like you could even make some little areas up, so that even if there aren't any lines, you could kind of just draw a few little lines in just to make it look really good. Okay, so you're kind of abstracting those shapes. Here I've got a cool little shape, it's kind of like coming in and out. So again, just kind of tracing over some of those lines. You don't have to use your ruler all the time, but it'll help you kind of just make things a little bit more structured if you use your ruler in kind of some of the areas. Okay, so I'm going to go over that. Alright, so you can kind of see that I'm going over my drawing. I've got some different areas. Okay, now if I've kind of gone around my drawing and I've finished, what you can do is you can use a little bit of water on your drawing. So if I get my paintbrush, and I can just go into some of these areas, a little bit of water, and just kind of go over some of these. Now you don't need lots of water, because you're going on tracing paper, will make it a bit crinkly, so just a little bit, kind of go around and spread out some of that ink. Don't do it all over, because you still want to see some of the lines, but you can get quite a nice effect by kind of using the water. Once the water's dry, you can go over it again with your pen. So you can have a go at kind of just going in and just making some nice kind of ink work. Alright, so that's kind of what it looks like now I've got the water on top. So you're kind of aiming to get something a little bit like this, where you've got lots of different lines and you've got kind of almost like a shape, which has kind of come from your sketch or your photograph. Okay, so that's a drawing, and then that's what I've kind of traced over the top. So obviously you can see it's not exactly the same. I've kind of picked out the main kind of geometric shapes. Okay, and you're kind of looking for making some kind of patterns that you can use a little bit later, but you can see where the pattern has come from if you put them next to each other. Okay, you can see the development. Okay, all right, have a go, have fun.